Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody can hear me. We are live here on YouTube. Let's see. I'm going to hang out and just chill here until more people arrive. But hello. Let me know. Jump in the chat. Let me know if you're here. We are rocking some Door County Blueberry Cobbler coffee. Gotta have coffee. You're going to talk candles? Gotta have coffee. Good morning, Danny. How are you doing this morning? Just hanging out, seeing who's gonna join. It says we got two people here so far. It is early. Hey, Nicole's Repair, what's up? How you doing? I hope you guys are all having a great Saturday morning. What's up, Kent? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I mean, who used to get up and watch Saturday morning cartoons? Am I showing my age? Definitely not afraid to. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the Brass Coffin, their website, so we can talk about the fragrances. This is my first go round with the Brass Coffin. I remember when they were Washington wicks. I've really been wanting to order from Nikki. She's the magician over here at the Brass Coffin for a long time. So this is a long time coming, I feel like. Hey, Pam, how you doing? Greetings, everyone. How are we doing this Saturday morning? What are we up to? Anybody burning anything? Melting anything? Oak moss melt from Dark Candle. Right on, Pam. I wanted to try them out too. They've been on my list. I think Dark Candles, and there's another one. It's called Get Fictional, I think, is another one I've got on my list to check out. Danny D is about to run some errands, but she'll be listening. Appreciate it, Danny. Thank you for being here. Oh, yeah, Kent's burning Gravedigger. That's awesome. Well, I mean, without further ado, I've got this this tin here that needs a lid, actually. I thrifted this thing. It's awesome. Check it out. It's totally my vibes. Anyway. And can everybody hear me okay, by the way? Hey, what's up, Cynthia? All right. So here is the box. I'm just going to, oh, wait, I don't get my address on YouTube. I already cut it open. And I'm just going to like grab everything and throw it in this tin. So I have not, I've smelled this package like chilling out on my on my table over here for a while. And oh, that's sweet. Okay, what else? Yeah, there's a tester in here too. Exciting. All right. I have stuff. This is really cool, by the way. They came in these little bags. This looks like a toe tag. It is a toe tag. Okay, Nikki, that is awesome. That's really cool. And a thank you card with candle care tips. Very cool. All right. We are getting into the Brass Coffin. Now I've got, trying to move some of this crap out of my way, off my desk. All right, but I've got a tester. It's called Confession. This is the first thing on the top here. And I don't recall this. I'm going to their site right now. I don't recall this being on the list of things. So I don't have any idea what the notes are or anything. So this is cool. And I ordered all wax melts. I'm I'm running out of room for candles. Can you relate? I'm gonna check the wax melt list though real quick and see if Confession is in here anywhere so that I can see what the notes are. There are not any. So this is something that's not available yet. Danny says she got Confession samples too, and wants to know when she's going to be making them. So Nikki, if I don't know if you're in the house, but if you are, so this is cool. It's a little skull. I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, let me. Little skull. That's really good. It's I don't know how I can identify that. It's kind of sweet. It's not perfumey. I don't really know what to take from this, except that I like it a lot. So it smells like natural to me. It's not perfumey or it's very like an authentic smell. It's not there's nothing fake about it, you know. Man, that's really good. What is that? It's like mirror and incense. Not mirror. I mean, it does have kind of an incense vibe to it. It's sweet though, and kind of fresh, like air a bit. But also it has a it's got like a lighter incense quality. It's not heavy or like super patchouli like or anything like that. So I don't know what it is. It's awesome though. Yeah, I'm really crazy curious what the notes are on this. My fingers smell like it now. I am rocking blueberry cobbler coffee. I don't know if that smells like church vibes. Maybe. Your mirror smells like toothpaste. Man, that's good. Okay, like sniffing it out of the bag like this, I'm getting more of an incense hit. It's like a more powdery kind of an incense, a little sweet, but incensey, natural, fresh air sort of scent, but with incense. Yeah, powdery, musky. That's awesome. Confession is awesome. So I would order that. I would definitely order that. Okay. What are we going to get into? We're going to get into I'm going to randomly pull the bags, but first I want these first. We're going to get into these first. This is kind of like the sort of like a dark oceanic Pacific Northwest scent. And let's see, getting into the Brass Coffin here, we're going to Coastal Forest. That's the first one I grab, so I'm going to grab that here. So there we go, Coastal Forest. A rugged and hauntingly beautiful highway along the Pacific Northwest that separates the ocean from the forest. Notes of salt water, moss, and whetstone. So that sounds friggin' amazing. All right. Let's get into Coastal Forest. Yeah. Man, that's good. Okay, I'm immediately loving this. It's really well balanced. I feel like I'm getting salt water first and then the whetstone. And the moss is sort of in the backdrop. I feel like the salt water in this. Here we go. Stick this back on there so you can see. It's a cool package, by the way. Lengthwise, break off the strips there. I love, if you're like, very natural scent. Doesn't smell cologne-y. Some things that do like wet stone go cologne. It's not like that at all. Hey, good morning, Sarah. How you doing? You missed nothing. I did Confession, the samples of Confession. So you haven't missed anything that I ordered, but Confession was awesome. Man, that's really awesome. Okay, so Coastal Forest is definitely saltwater and wet stone with a moss back. The moss is light. It's not super heavy. It's not craft store moss or whatever. It's very that's a very natural smell, very authentic. It's got a little bit of sweet to it, I think. Spooky forest or like a beachy forest. It's definitely a beachy forest because you got a good saltwater note in there. You know, the thing with salt water and ocean scents is a lot of companies will go like spa, like sweet, like perfumey. This doesn't do that at all. I'm getting like a dreary, wet pavement and salt water and moss, but extremely pleasant, blended really well. Again, that's Coastal Forest. You've got the I think the salt water first. Focus. There we go. Focus. I think the salt water's first in this one, and then the whetstone and the moss. But I really like that. I can't wait to melt that. See what happens. See if anything jumps out differently. Very well blended, though. I'm impressed. You know, the thing that's funny about, like I said, I had this package chilling on my table for a long time, and I just go over and smell the package as a whole. And the reason I did this on such short notice is I'm champing at the bit to melt these. So what's up next? Here we go. Bath and Body Works has a Pacific Ocean Air. You know, I don't know. I haven't smelled that one. I can't imagine that it is. This is too natural smelling. This is very, I feel like it's authentic, like more authentic than what Bath and Body Works would ever do. You get kind of like the handmade quality that you can only get really from indie makers out of this. Fantastic so far. Anyway, let's rock with Crone's Cottage, and I'm going to bring up the scent profile here. Smells like being lost in a haunted forest trying to find shelter for the night when you stumble across an old crone's cottage. The comforting scent of baking spices, warm fireplace, and dried herbs lures you inside, sealing your fate. Topped with dry white sage. So that is all you get for Crone's Cottage. Something like baking spices, warm fireplace, dried herbs. White sage is on the top there, and you can see it. So let's rock. Let's see what we go. Whoa, that's interesting. That not quite what I expected reading it. Because again, this is very natural smelling. So the fireplace is kind of it's back in there. The thing that jumps out first, I think, is the herbs, these dried herbs. This is this is really like if you smelled someone's fresh dried herb pot before they muddled things together. Except it's got this touch of, I don't know what the baking spices are. Maybe nutmeg. I'm not sure though. Definitely not cinnamon in there, I don't think. I don't know exactly what baking spices are in this. It's really good though. Gives me a fall feel a little bit. I love I love the herb in here. It's a dried herb though, not unlike tea, but not tea. Dried herbs. The fireplace is really interesting in there. It's a warm fireplace. It's not smoky. It's almost like an active ember way in the back. And again, it's got these beautiful pieces of white sage on the top. I really like this. It's a little witchy, like, and so I've always wanted to go to the Pacific Northwest. I lived in Los Angeles for quite a while, and the furthest I ever got north was I want to say Santa Barbara, maybe. Um, I didn't have the chance to. When you live in California, you're working all the time. I worked almost 70 hours a week just to get by because that's how living in California is. But yeah, I love this, man. This is really good. It's kind of witchy. It's got the white sage hit. It's got the dry herb hit. Fireplace way in the back. Really curious how this is going to melt. There's not really a bakery note to it, Nicole. It's just more like the dried spices. It's a dry scent too. I'll say that. It feels like fresh dried herbs with a little bit of spice, maybe some nutmeg. The herb in it is it's a little sharp, but it's earthy. It's deep, it's rooty, earthy. It's really nice. It's a cottage. Yeah, it's like a witch's cottage. It's like a witch's cottage. And it is like a warm fireplace going in the back, no smoke. So honestly, like reading that on the site before I ordered it, I like it even better than what I read. So that's awesome. Yeah, Crone's Cottage. Let's get into Graveyard of the Pacific, which, you know, for a title, I mean, I'm gonna buy that every time for the title. And here, I'm gonna go to the site again, pull up the notes. Graveyard of the Pacific. There we go. Looks like a piece of glass, like sea glass in there. Let's read. More than 2,000 ships have sunk along this rocky stretch of Pacific Northwest coast, along with over 700 lives lost. Topped with sea glass from yours truly, while beachcombing in Lincoln City, Oregon. The notes are salt, air, teakwood, and seagrass. Salt, air, teakwood, and seagrass. Okay. Cool story. Pacific Northwest is a hauntingly gorgeous place. I'm still angry I live so close to it and never got to go up there. This one has to be good. I think it's probably going to be awesome. And look at that. It's a cool piece of sea glass in there that she plucked out. There we go. Sweet. Warm it up a little. Yeah, aquatic. This whole theme, these three anyway, seem like a dark oceanic thing. And if you guys know me, I'm all about that. Yeah, it's awesome. Big shocker there. It's sediment. It's like ocean sediment. You get that salt air. The salt air is forefront with the teakwood. The seagrass is it's in there. I feel like it's hanging back, but it's not a seagrass unless you put too much in is going to be something that fills something out that has a heavy like salt air note in it. The teakwood's gorgeous. It's the more bucolic, campestral, authentic. Again, I'm going authentic here while I'm saying this stuff because this is this doesn't strike as perfumey or fake at all. There's no kind of fakeness going on. This is like, this puts me right there. Like, this is like dreary day ocean. You can smell the salt air. You got the mist and the cold, and I can hear the friggin' roar of the ocean right now. Yeah, that one's fantastic. The teakwood's really nice. It almost vibes like driftwood, like a fresh driftwood. Yeah, Graveyard of the Pacific, and it came with a piece of sea glass, which is really freaking freaking awesome. I'm impressed by that. Really impressed by this. This is I think I'm liking this more than I even like Witch City Wicks when I first smelled them, and I really dug Witch City Wicks when I first smelled them. So, wow. So those three are awesome. The Graveyard of the Pacific and the Coastal Forest are very aquatic. I'd say like Dreary Day, Winter, Ocean, Dark Ocean, Beachside. They're not summer scents. They're cold, dark, creepy ocean kind of vibe. You're gonna get that like Twin Peaks vibe. And Crone's Cottage is definitely awesome. It's like a Witch in the Woods kind of thing. I mean, it's like I could say it runs spooky, but it's not really spooky. It just vibes like a witch's cottage. I don't know if I feel any like menace to it. It's nice though. It's really good. Let's see. Village Candles, Mermaid Tales. I've always been curious about that. I just finally got the forest one that everybody raves about. I haven't burned it yet, but that thing's awesome. I really like Village Candles Halloween stuff, man. The pumpkin one, the pumpkin scarecrow was awesome. The ghost cemetery. I once read that smelled like somebody said like maple syrup. I mean, I don't know what they were smelling, but no, not really at all. I gotta say these were all blended really well. They're blended incredibly well. So Nikki, like you're rocking over there. There's no question about it. You don't just arrive at this stuff. I mean, this is definitely a lot of thought and care put into those. Yeah, I would recommend every one of these dark oceanic type of scents here. All right. So the rest of everything I ordered, you can find on the website. It's underneath the mini skull wax melts. So I'm gonna click that up and see. I'm just gonna randomly grab a bag and go. All right. And by the way, okay, so here's the bags that they come in. Very cool. Comes with a toe tag. Handwritten. Crypt Keeper. Washuga, Washington. Date of death. March 2nd, 2025. Cause of death, melting. Awesome. Examining physician, the Brass Coffin. Comments, Nag Champa, Dead Flowers, and Palo Santo. And that is what Crypt Keeper is. So let's dive into this. All right. Palo Santo. Again, we got the really rad. Let's see if we can focus. Skull wax melts. Really good. All right, here we go. So Nag Champa, yeah. If you're a Champa fan, Nag Champa fan, this is for you. There's a bit of these dead flowers in it. Palo Santo is sort of bringing up the back. You know, Palo Santo, I love Palo Santo. It's awesome. Awesome note. Kind of like, it's almost like a drier end of wood, you know? The Palo Santo is kicking in the back. That's probably the foundation, which the Nag Champa is the star of, and the dead flowers are a really cool touch. It's this embellishment in there that is fantastic. Crypt Keeper. I like to conceptually think about, you know, what was going on with the title of these things and everything. So I kind of roll that around. And, you know, obviously, like, we're going to think Tales from the Crypt, right? Crypt Keeper, or the Creep Show dude. It's like smelling his robes or something, you know? I don't know. It's like dry. It's Nag Champa, dead flowers. The dead flowers are light. Yeah, they're like a helper note. Weaving in the Nag Champa, and the Palo Santo's hanging in the back. So this is another one, like, it's extremely well blended. If you're into incense and incense vibes, this is for you. There's no question about it. Crypt Keeper. And man, I love these bags. Okay. Those are great. Those are fantastic. I'm going to read the comments for a second, man. I'm here to hang out with you guys too, you know. I don't just want to sit here and talk at you. Mermaid Tails. I've got to try it. Like, I want to put an order in the village. Mermaid Tails, Fairy Dust. There's like a dragon one that I'm curious about. I've really liked Village Candle, the stuff that I've tried from them. Even when you walk around in like Marshall's, Home Goods, wherever they sell them, even like the the basic bitch candles that they put in there, like, they're good. The Village candles are good. You guys are talking about the mermaid one, more like ocean air, slight seaweed. Oh, that's awesome. Tiny floral. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. Kent, you ordered Crypt Keeper. You're gonna like it, man. If you like incense, you're gonna love it. Tales from the. I like things with dead flowers. I don't think you're gonna go wrong with this one. It's mostly the Nag Champa with like a dead flower helper note. It's really good. It's dry too. It's like a dry dead flower. It's not like wet. So very, very cool. Let's get to the next one. Let's see. What do we got? All right. Pumpkin sack. We've got Ritual. So again, like, these are really dope. I'm gonna all hand done. Smudge sticks, cypress lavender, and Palo Santo again. So Ritual. Here we go. Dragon is a must. Strong tobacco and some leather. Well, you know that's up my alley, man. I'm definitely gonna dig that. This is awesome. I mean, I ain't even pulled this out. I decided to dive in nose first here. We'll dive right in. Let's get to it. All right, Ritual. I agree, Danny. Her presentation with the sacks and toe tags and skull shapes I love it, man. I love these little skulls. It's just dope. All right, smudge sticks. What are smudge sticks made of? I'm not aware, actually. Because whatever it's made out of, it's freaking awesome. Because cypress and lavender and Palo Santo. Now, cypress is one of my favorite tree notes. This almost has a sage. That totally makes sense. Okay, so what I'm smelling here. It's funny because I have a bundle of sage. We used to go to powwows and stuff. Native American. We love our Native American friends, and we used to go to powwows and stuff. And so I have like smudge sticks and all that kind of stuff, like legit. So the sage and the cypress, man, it's like, I don't want to say mint, but it's got this hit that's like really fresh and invigorating and enlightening. If I can use enlightening as a scent descriptor, but it's like a very active note. But then there's this the lavender in here is awesome. It's again, this is like dry. This feels like dry lavender maybe. And the Palo Santo, again, probably the foundational note kicking in the back, the bass note. You're gonna get this, yeah, sage. This is like fresh sage, like just dried out fresh sage. I should, if I would have known that, I would have grabbed one of my smudge sticks. Virgil, welcome, my friend. I was gonna text you, but as per usual, I'm running around last minute, waking up late. Anyway, Ritual, man, that is really, really good. Fresh sage, cypress, lavender, dried lavender, Palo Santo base. I can't stop smelling it. That thing is awesome. And I love the, like I said, it's got kind of an effervescent sort of hit, like right up front. Very fresh. I feel like this is was maybe at the top of the box or the bag actually that it came in, because that note I remember very well when I was grabbing the bag. Virgil, damn it, you're at work. That sucks. Yeah, I love sage, but for some reason it always makes me sneeze. Right on, Thorn. Yeah, I'm with you. I like sage a lot too. I like fresh sage, authentic, fresh sage. There are some candles that put a sage note in there that is almost just too much. I got something from Goose Creek once, and I was like, saged me right out of the whole candle. But in this package, in this context, it also being fresh, it's aces, man. It's aces. All right. South of Sanity says, I'm giving you Undertaker vibes, bro. You know, my uncle, so I'm from Texas. My whole family's from Texas. A lot of these wrestlers are from Texas. A bunch of Texas boys. My uncle worked on Mark. He's the guy that plays the Undertaker. Worked on his house. Super awesome dude. He's just super awesome. I think there's a cologne sage that's basically a buzzsaw. Yeah, I believe it. All right, here we go. I've pulled Devil's Lettuce, Lemon Lime, Green Buds, Patchouli, and Vetiver. You guys know what Devil's Lettuce is all about. It's a Mary Jane inspired scent, which I've, come to enjoy since I don't partake, but I grew up around it. I could tell stories. Devil's Lettuce. Let me just get into the bag too. It's got a nice green bud hit, but there's a lot going on. It's really well blended. So it's definitely the star. The green bud is the star. Really good patchouli note in here, though. It's a smooth patchouli. It's not like a grungy patchouli. This is a really smooth scent. It's not harsh. It's not biting at all. The bud in it has like a touch of bite, but it's not like dank. And the vetiver is smoothing things out quite a bit there and giving it a really. I would have never thought this is why these folks that mix scents together are little magicians. They think about helper notes and things that I wouldn't think of. Throwing vetiver with like a green bud note, it works. It's really pleasant, man. Like, even if you don't like kind of cannabis inspired scents, you still might like this. The bud note, it's in there. Is it the star? I don't really know. The whole blend is the star in this one, the Devil's Lettuce. Again, let's see. The lemon lime. Lemon lime's way in the back. It's just brightening. It's a little citrus that just is brightening things up. It's a helper note. I wouldn't have probably even picked that out in here. I just know it's there because it's in the notes, and I know it's there because it's lending a little bit of sharpness, but not overbearing at all. This is not a super sharp scent. Like, if I always think of things like being a musician guy, I always think of things like on a sonic spectrum, kind of high notes, low notes. This thing operates somewhere in the middle. The green bud and just a touch of the citrus are popping up top. So that's one of the first things that you're going to get. The patchouli and vetiver are bringing the mid to low end. That's really nice. This is a really pleasant scent. Incensey, a little sweet. You never know what you're going to get when you're, trying cannabis scents out, if you're going to get some dank or whatever. But this isn't like that at all. This is real nice. I can't wait to melt it because, again, like melting things, heating them up, you're going to get a whole different vibe. All right, let's go to the chat again. Is anybody chatting? Because I've got nothing. I think my chat went away for a second. Yeah, white sage. Yeah, good call on that last one. Anyway, I don't see anyone chatting anymore, so I don't know if that's just my my computer or if everybody's real quiet. Real quiet. Shh. All right. Next up, dark woods, evergreens, crisp night air, and forest floor. So evergreens can be tricky with me. Crisp night air and forest floor, I'm going to try it. Pam said we were interested in what you were describing. Or bored, maybe. Oh, wow. This is like, okay. Think about evergreen. So many things want to go Christmas. This ain't it. I'm immediately in a dark Pacific Northwest forest. There's nothing Christmas about this at all. This is a gorgeous evergreen note, but the night air it's creepy and cold, and the forest floor has got. It's not like it's not a heavy dirt note, but there's dirt. It's like kind of damp dirt, detritus. Detritus, yeah. If you don't know, that's like bracken and leaves and all the crap that falls down as it rots into the soil. You get the detritus. So evergreens out front. I'll warm one of these little skulls up with my thumb here. Evergreen's a star, but the night air in there is almost ozonic, but not. I feel like this is cold. Again, I'm going to go like X-Files, Twin Peaks, night, evergreen, tall evergreen forest vibe. I can see the mist. It's cold. The evergreen in here is gorgeous. And again, not like Christmas at all. And the grounding of the earth and like the damp bracken and everything, the dead leaves. Yeah, dark woods. So if you're afraid of pine notes, I got wax all over my keyboard here. It's not good. Hold on one second. Here we go. Don't be afraid of this though. If you're so flat out, if you don't like pine in any form, you're not gonna like it. But pine in a creepy context, not a Christmas context. Pine in a Pacific Northwest, cold, damp night, dark forest. That's badass. Yeah, it's really good. So dark woods is fantastic. I can't wait to melt that. If you're into melting things, burning things while you're watching something, put that on while you're watching X-Files or Twin Peaks. Welcome back, Thorn. Thanks, Kent. Yeah, my girl got this for me. It's one of these ones, you know, it's got the mold for your fingers there. I'm all about stuff feeling good in my hand, handmade. And I have a thing with lighthouses and the ocean, which I didn't plan that, but this makes this perfect for this review. All right. And this is a bonus. I did not order this. So I ordered Dark Woods and Devil's Lettuce and Ritual and Crypt Keeper. Those were the ones I ordered, and I ordered Graveyard of the Pacific, Crone's Cottage, and Coastal Forest. Those were the things I ordered. I got extras. I got Confession, which was awesome. And now I got a whole freaking sack of extra. What is it? Pumpkins in the Cemetery. I mean, you know, look, we're going to go. I'm going to go check the notes on this bad boy. See if, is this anywhere? Pumpkins in the Cemetery? I mean, the notes are, let's see. Yeah. So this isn't, this comes with this, that card. Whoop. There we go. So this is definitely like a Halloween seasonal scent. So you're going to get my heart on that one. Ain't no question about it. I'm just going to search real quick and see if it's on the side at all. So I can, yeah, it's not on. So this is, thank you for this. I'm way stoked on this. Pumpkins in the Cemetery. I hope it smells like dirt and pumpkins. Yeah, me too. Okay. Man, this is really good, y'all. There's an authentic pumpkin note. There's a pumpkin, the pumpkin spices. Again, very natural, real scent. There's got to be grass in here. Maybe hay, but like the dry, really pleasant end of it. There, I don't know what else is in here. There is something else in here. Maybe an autumn leaf. Maybe. Am I smelling dirt? No, I don't think so. So these are, oh, dope. These are a little different. Check this out. Very cool. Pumpkins in the Cemetery. You know, if there's a dirt note in, it's hanging out, hanging down. There might be though. This is really, the blend on this thing's incredible. Like so much so that it's really hard to pick out specific notes. It's a vibe. This thing's a whole vibe. It's definitely pumpkin. It's definitely some grass, and it's a drier kind of a feeling scent. I feel like it's pumpkin meat. So not the guts, but like the meat, and really, really good pumpkin spice. The spices in this, as in kind of the herbs and spices in all this, are like natural raw type. Not like no gourmand. This is not gourmand at all. Not gourmand. My God, that is good. I can barely describe it other than to say that this is a really cool fall vibe. This is some kind of natural note, outdoors note. Pumpkin, meat, raw pumpkin spices. And I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting like a pop. There's no like sharp pop. There's no like apple or anything. If there is, it's mid range. Nothing is hitting sharp here. It almost again has an incensey kind of nectar like quality. So that is Pumpkins in the Cemetery. There's something super pleasant going on there that I can't. And I'll show it to you again. Yeah, they are cute. Little tiny pumpkin. There we go. How cool is that? I'll warm one of these bad boys up real quick. See what we got going. Yeah, my take remains the same. So Nikki at the Brass Coffin, thank you so much for that addition. This thing is incredible. That's what I got for you guys. I actually, I don't know if I just picked well, but there wasn't anything in here I didn't like. I really liked every one of these. I wish I could give you something that I was like, oh, I don't know about this or whatever, but man, I liked every single one of these. So that's awesome. That's rare too. Usually there's stuff I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. Wow. Awesome, guys. All right. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Brass Coffin, check them out. And I think that she's got some new stuff up that obviously like everything I got leans either dark oceanic or kind of like spooky and natural. Those are the type of scents that I really like and the type of scents that I ordered. I'm grabbing their website right now. She's got candles for Graveyard of the Pacific. She's got candles for Crone's Cottage. Probably we got one called Forest Bathing. Nyctophilia is out of stock right now, but that sounds fantastic. That one is a dark sensual blend of oud wood, resins, and incense. So there's no way that's not awesome. Sasquatch candle is there. Kent, you've got Sasquatch. I saw that on your on the IG, baby. Yeah, she's got a bunch of really cool scents. She's got something here called Death's Bloom, which I was pretty curious about. It's dark and earthy with notes of black fig, sandalwood, and green stems. So that sounds awesome. Super impressed. She's got these really cool 80s inspired candles that she just put out. One of them's called Vice. Like Miami Vice, right? Says smells like speeding in your 1986 white Testarossa chasing a criminal through downtown Miami. Notes of tropical drinks, lush flowers, and a warm night breeze. Very curious to smell that. I used to surf. I lived on the coast most of my life. I am a coastal lover. My dad actually had one of the largest Bahamas cruise vacation companies in the world. So I've been down to the Bahamas sometimes. I like tropical stuff. Let's see. She's got this other one called Blow Me, and it's a Lisa Frankenstein inspired scent with hints of bubblegum, peach rings, and vanilla. And bubblegum inspired scents, I don't know. I love them. I really dig on them. Maybe it's the 80s kid in me. Things smell like bubblegum. But anyway, these dark oceanic scents are fantastic. Graveyard of the Pacific, Crone's Cottage, and Coastal Forest. And I mean, go down and check on her. Like, it's a drop down for the melts, the mini skulls. They're $5, guys. You get this whole bag of and like here. I'll try to shoot in there, but it's a good amount. Like, that's gonna last me a while. $5? Are you kidding me? That's a ridiculous deal. And I mean, so good. That's Crypt Keeper I'm sniffing on there. So you guys should check out Brass Coffin if you haven't. And I know a lot of you have already. Let's It's been a long time coming. I should have checked it out a long time ago. So that's all I got for you guys today. What time is it? 11:48. But I can hang out for a minute and hang with you guys if you'd like. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Yeah, let's hang, man. Let's hang. Kent says he knew that I'd love all her stuff. Yeah, I mean it's awesome. That's probably my favorite haul of new stuff that I've enjoyed in a really long time. I don't have a code, Thorn. I don't have a code with Brass Coffin. So like when I started my channel, I had like a strict like no Bath and Body Works policy and a couple things like that where I was like, I don't want to review like all of the same kind of, huge retailer stuff. I wanted to kind of focus on, independent candle companies and stuff, because that's where I found like my favorite scents really. Nothing against Goose Creek got me into really going down the path further with candles. So nothing against big companies. I mean, Goose Creek's not they're big now, but they're out of Kentucky, man. They're not as big as you might think they are, or they weren't, So thanks, Danny. She's been making, some really amazing scents for a while now, always conceptual and unique. Yeah, and if there's other companies that you guys love, like Dark Candles, I know is one of them that's on my list. To Get Fictional's another one. I'm gonna try to put in some other orders. I don't have a lot of money to throw at candles and stuff, but I kind of pick a few a year that I want to try some stuff from. That's why I always appreciate being able to order wax melts and stuff. Really give a go to like a good, good amount of things that I can decide what I really like. Someone in my neighborhood is burning or melting a grape candy scent, and I don't know how to. Oh man, yeah. I used to love Big League Chew, like the grape Big League Chew. Oh, give me the regular, give me the grape. So grape soda, I don't know. That's another nostalgic scent, but grape candy scent. We used to make vodka. We used to throw Jolly Ranchers in vodka and steep them and let them sit for a long time back in the day. I haven't burned Forbidden Forest yet, Cynthia, but the cold smells of it I've loved, like maybe more than anything that I've smelled from them. So I'm super excited to get into Forbidden Forest. Yeah. Washington Wicks. So she had one called Winter Guardian. That sounds cool. I like all kinds of seasonal scents. Like what's the thing about aroma, right? Is like it grounds you in the season that you're in. And I like to be here now. I hate how the world moves, that, it's like everything's 3 or 4 months ahead. I don't like that. I understand it in certain forms, like doing crafts and stuff. Like people build their Halloween thing out, and I love Halloween, so like I can always get down to that vibe. But I like to be where I'm at, and I like to burn and melt things that keep me where I am seasonally, so I can enjoy the season. That said, I'm going to do a video on this at some point, but I use candles and fragrance creatively. And if I'm writing something which I usually am, writing something that's not in the season that we're in, I have to create an entire environment to really put myself there. So everything I've written, almost each screenplay I've written or like the book I'm working on, will almost have like signature scents. And they're things that I burn that put me there in the place, put me in the mood. So like I always have Halloween candles out pretty much year round, because I've written quite a few things that take place in fall. So it's a nice tart grape, but definitely candy. Yeah. Florals used to be a big no-no for me, and like gourmands, but I've gotten a little bit more into those recently. Candle pairings with books and movies. Yeah, I want to do those videos soon, Cynthia. I initially like had the idea for the channel. That was what it was. And so I've got a background in film. I guess I don't really talk about myself personally too much. We just talk about candles. But you guys, like some of y'all know, I'm an actor. I've got an IMDb. You can see some of the stuff I've done. I'm in the film industry. And I have 2 degrees in film. I have a degree in production. So, that's all. They go out and shoot stuff, right? And then I have a degree in critical studies of film, which is sort of the nuts and bolts of movies. There's a psychology of shots, like why you use specific shots, colors, all that. It's the study of all that, as well as kind of goofy stuff, like symbology, I guess, in films, which, okay, so if it's meant by the director thematically, I give it more merit. People will put things in movies that aren't there and then come up with a whole. So like one of the stupidest things, and I'll tell you, this is the funniest crap ever. This is like As Old as the Hills. So Jaws. It's a movie everyone studies in film school. One of the greatest movies of all times. And, there was this sociological idea, the social idea that Jaws represents a penis and a vagina dentata. Guys, I don't care like how much you want that to be true. It's not true. It's cute. You can find it in there. You can go along with it. It's an interesting discussion, but it's your mind creating, creating patterns and trying to make sense of things that aren't there. So it can be interesting for a discussion. So when I want to do movies and scents, it's I want to talk about the films and stuff. And I've struggled with it because I watch a lot of movies too that I don't know that everybody's seen, or at least the majority of people, and I hate spoilers and I love introducing movies to people. So I'm kind of how do I talk about a film, not give everything away if you haven't seen it, but discuss it kind of in depth and paired with a scent and why the scent works so well with it. I'm still kind of messing with it, and it'll take time, but yeah. Semiotic analysis. Yeah, it's hilarious. And in my mind, silly. I always went back and forth with my film professors, but the head of our film department was awesome dude, who would always laugh when I was in these classes, and he would pop his head in and we'd get into a discussion, and I'd raise my hand, and I could see him smirk because he knew what I was going to say. But yeah, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. It is. I'm not saying all the time. Look, that's the brilliance of film. There's a lot of really cool thematic stuff, subtext, and there's nothing on accident in a film. Everything you see in a frame is put there There's specificity, unless you're talking to someone who doesn't know what they're doing. But that happens too, because some things are entertaining, not on purpose. But there's value to that too. So do the serpent and the rainbow. Oh man, holy crap! I haven't seen that in a minute. I love Wes Craven though. Wait, what? Yeah, that's Wes Craven. Yeah, I love Wes Craven. God rest him, man. That dude was awesome. The thing I love about Wes Craven is he has a huge filmography. John Carpenter, probably one of my favorite directors of all time. He didn't do a lot. It's almost like mostly bangers. Craven, he would just try things. He did a lot of movies. He would throw everything out there and just give it a shot. And that's really cool too. And sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. But I mean, you got stuff from like Last House on the Left to Nightmare on Elm Street to Scream to, I mean, dude is awesome. Thorn, I did a lot of super heavy deconstruction, English major. Okay, yeah. Always had a lot of fun with it too. Yeah, why bother if you're not enjoying it, Yeah, The Serpent and the Rainbow. That's a crazy movie. I haven't seen that in a minute. And get some Haitian jungle sense, man. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. So is anybody put any orders in for anything recently? I want to order some Goose Creek stuff. It's been a minute. Been a minute. Well, it's high noon, y'all. I think I'll sign off instead of kind of blabbering on, meandering into different things. I mean, I'm looking forward to doing the movie thing. It's again, like I don't talk personally too much on here, but super busy this year, and I guess here's the thing: I don't talk a lot about things that I'm working on because I like to let things speak for themselves. And there's, so psychologically, there's this thing. If you talk about the stuff that you're doing, you get the same chemical hit in your brain that you've accomplished something as you do from actually doing it. So I don't talk a lot about it. I be about it. Otherwise, if I talk too much about it, then I don't do things. So, yeah. All right, Thorn did a Brass Coffin order 15 minutes ago. Dope. Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram or here. Let me know what you got. And when you get it, let me know what you think of it. Thanks, y'all. Yeah. Thanks, Pam. Thanks for joining. Kent's got some Brass Coffin on the way, some Lunar Light on the way. Yeah, I want to order some Lunar Light stuff. She's been dropping some really cool stuff. Cynthia's got a Goose Creek recently. Yeah, so Stormy Day Snuggle. I've got that on my list. Stormfront I love Stormfront. Really cool scent. So when I saw those on the site, I'm interested. Here, I'll just, I've got a cart full of stuff over here. We'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. Never mind. No, I don't. I took it all out. I will say I'm working on a novel right now, and it's kind of got an amusement park vibe going. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but Goose Creek's Boardwalk Cone will bring you right to an amusement park or carnival. Friggin' awesome. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head off. It was awesome hanging with you guys. Check out the Brass Coffin. Super impressed. Nikki, if you're out there. She was nervous that I was doing it live with her stuff and doing like first impressions live. There was definitely no need to be worried. It was amazing. There was not one thing in here I didn't like, which again, like I'd like to be more critical of it, but I liked it all. So what are you gonna do? I'm vibing with your vibe and your company's vibe. And yeah, I'm into it. So I'm gonna melt these, and I might do like a full-on like review video, not a live, but a review video. And I'm gonna try and do these Saturday morning lives more often. I've got some other things I'd like to talk about, and yeah, I'll put together a list of different things that different subjects. So if you guys want to hang out on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing that more often for sure, because I don't have enough time to do the regular videos. So all right, much love at y'all, and keep it creepy.